What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, I will be doing Power Book 2 Ghost. And this one right here will be titled Kane and Tariq, Brothers from Another Mother. Now, I know that title is a little catchy for ugly ass nigga. They're like, what the hell is this ugly ass nigga talking about? Well, pretty much is what I'm saying is that I believe that they're going to be closer like brothers later on in this season. And I will explain to you why. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, Tariq and Cane, as we know, since season 1 when they met they first met at the actually, you know what? They didn't meet at the party. Tariq seen Kane, but they didn't officially meet until Tariq came back for dinner, and you know the Uncle Frank dude showed up, and basically Kane took him somewhere and told him he better shut his mouth. So pretty much ever since then and shit like that, you know, things been up and down with Tariq and Kane. Tariq pretty much has been cool about everything, but Kane just got this hating ass energy towards it. I don't know what it is, that he just think it's Tariq's fault for every last thing that happens. But I do believe he will have a revelation this particular season. And the reason being is because of the pregnancy of Diana. Now, I believe once Kane figures out that Diana is pregnant, and then you know he gets over trying to kill her, and you know obviously Tariq more than likely is going to be the father. I think he will finally see Tariq for who he really is. I think he's going to have a revelation, kind of like what Tommy had at the end of season 6. If you can remember, at the end of season 6. Episodes 13 and 15, Tommy was talking about how he thought Ghost did all these, you know, all these snake ass things to him and stuff like that. But actuality, he figured out that he was being over exaggerated and was being emotional and was wrong about all that shit. And that in actuality, Ghost was trying to protect him from a lot of shit. So I believe Kane will later on realize the same thing. If you pay attention, the Kane from seasons 3 and 4 is totally different from seasons 1 and 2. Because season 1 and 2 Kane was just, oh, I don't like that shit, let me pop out. That's how he did pretty much for season 1 and 2. He made a lot of stupid mistakes that really wasn't too smart. And the reason being is because Kane wants to be the number one so bad, but the actuality is you're more fit to be a number 2. Similar to Tommy. Getting me to the next part that I was gonna go ahead and throw in there as well. And I'm gonna kind of tease another video that I'm gonna make later on. So really, if you pay attention, people, I know a lot of people, once we first figured out about Power Book 2 Ghost was being out, the new spinoff was coming, and that it was going to be, you know, starring Michael Rainey and Gianni, what's his name, Pialo. So basically, Tariq and Braden. They instantly started making comparisons about Ghost and Tommy, right? And they were saying Braden was going to be the next Tommy. But if you really, really pay attention to their characters, look at Tommy's character and look at Braden's character, they're really not that much alike, people. Now, granted, we don't quite know yet what Tommy was like growing up, but we did kind of, you know, get a little stories about certain things that he was doing. We know that he did graffiti. We know that he was pushing weight when he was younger. He grew up poor. He, let's see what else he was doing. He said he used to get into fights every day because he was the only white boy, you know, within, I don't know how many blocks he said, but 20 blocks or something like that, right? Yeah, so my opinion, I don't think Tommy was ever really a goofball. And then just a little short clip that we got when they was introducing to us Raising Canaan at the end of episode 15 of season 6. Tommy didn't look like a goofball then. He looked like a very serious person. Tommy, for the most part, is a very serious character. He don't play that bullshit. He may joke around and stuff, a little bit, but for the most part, he's a very serious character. Brayden is the mere opposite of that. Now, Kane, on the other hand, is a very serious character. He don't play that bullshit, just like Tommy. If you pay attention, they're way more alike than Brayden and Tommy. Way more alike. Because both of them are muscles that if you have on you, they make good number twos. Like they may not be the brightest as far as, thinking. They can make smart moves at times, which Tommy was very much capable of. And Kane is capable of now too, especially since he's been learning. But to actually be that top guy, he's more suited to be a supporting person to whoever is the real brains of the operation. And we actually seen this a couple of times, and I'm actually going to do a video about the parallels of all the power characters and let y'all know who fits in what category. That I may actually do that video right after this one, or at least start them, because there'll be multiple parts. But anyways, my point is that after Diana, is pregnant, I believe Kane will see Tariq for a brother. He would be like, okay, that's bro now. And he would be the real uncle. He would be an uncle just like Tommy, except they will actually be by blood, even though Tommy and, Kane and Tariq aren't blood brothers, but Diana and him will be. So therefore, he would be the baby's real uncle. So the only thing about that is that would mean Diana would survive. So who knows? If the baby was the astral surface, then clearly I would be wrong about Diana being the one who's going to be killed. But, by the description, it does seem like Diana's going to be the one out of here. But I will say I have lowered my percentage from 90 to maybe 70 now. I will say that. Because I'm going to give y'all another thing that kind of makes me think that. You pay attention, if you pay attention to social media and you've been paying attention to the 10-year celebration of power and things like that, you'll see that Michael Rainey and Rudy McClain, those are the actors that plays Tariq and Cane, for the people that don't know, they have both grown their hair out. Now, Kane's hair isn't quite as much, he hasn't grown his out quite as much as Tariq has, because Tariq got like a Davis McLean shit going on now. If you ain't seen that nigga lately, that's what he looks like. So, my point is that he's had waves since the beginning of power, and that's 10 years. He's always had a clean cut with waves. But all of a sudden, now he has hair. And I believe the reason being for that is that they're going to do a time jump. And if they do a time jump, in my opinion, the only reason I can see them doing a time jump, and I don't think it's going to be a massive time jump, not no 10 years or nothing, but probably a year to 3 years, anywhere in that, cycle. And it's going to show him he grew his hair out, right? And I think they're going to, they're showing he grew his hair out, and they may give him a little facial hair as well to show that he's clearly older now. And I think if they do that, it probably would make sense for them to be showing him with being a family man. But who knows? They could still do the time jump, and then the baby never came because Diana died. But either way, I do without a doubt believe before this season ends, there will be a time jump. Because you pay attention, they've been doing time jumps already in the season. They've been jumping by months and weeks and stuff. Like it hasn't been the next day type shit going on. So yeah, I think they're gonna do something similar to what Snowfall did, at the end of their last episode. They did a time jump. So pretty much, I think, like I said, in my opinion, Kane absolutely will survive. And then that means Tariq will survive. Braden, maybe not. I'll actually do a video separate talking about that, but we'll see. But anyways, though, yeah, that's what I got the comparison on about them being actual brothers. You know what I'm saying? Tariq and Cane. They're gonna become, brothers because he's gonna become the uncle of Tariq's child, and I believe he will eventually see Tariq for who he really is and squash all that beef that they've had between each other. And then they're gonna be bonded like legit brothers. He could be like, damn, Tariq is like that brother that Drew never was. I seriously believe he may actually feel that way at some point. Cause Drew is out of here. He ain't gonna be here no more, I'm telling you. And I believe it's gonna be by Kane's hands. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for y'all for this particular video. So, like usual, y'all let me know what y'all thinking up in the comments. If you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your last friends. But until the next video, I'm out.